Hello everybody and welcome back to our second Voidtrain episode. Let's jump straight into it, shall we? In last episode we've unlocked the Lab 1. I'm assuming since there's Lab 1, Workbench 1, there's gonna be upgraded versions of them at some point in the future. But if we look at the next quest is Container Rack 1, Research and Build obviously. So we've moved on to the next phase. And for this we need an iron, I'm gonna call them iron ingots, and some bolts. So that is a total of 2 iron ingots, iron bars. We don't actually have enough to do 2 iron bars, but I'm gonna get this smelting and unlock the break. Let's start moving. Hopefully run into more iron. Now there are probably resources that I am missing. I find some of them pretty hard to see from the and distinguish from the surroundings, but yeah, please don't scream too much at me when I'm missing resources. I am trying my best to get them all. Ignore that ice. There was a piece of wood here. And on that one, there's another piece of wood here. I am hoping to get just a bit more iron or scrap metal, should I say. I'm still getting used to the terminology, to the names that they're using for the ingredients and materials, so bear with me on that one. How much do we have? 5 of them. Maybe let's just get these 3 here. This one, and let's go back to our cart and hit the brakes. We can grab them from here, so we don't actually have to exit the interface to grab them. Let's go here and build bolts or craft bolts. We have our bar, we have our bolts, so we can now go and research this. Now these two are only decor, so again we're not gonna waste resources on them just yet. I am hoping we're gonna get to a point where gathering resources from around the cart is gonna become more manageable, and that's when we're gonna start looking at grabbing those decor recipes. But let's see, we need another iron bar and another set of bolts. I might have enough to craft 2 of them. Yeah, I have just enough to craft 2 of them, so let's add 3 pieces of fuel, why not? Let's splurge for a bit. Jokes aside, let's wait for the 1 piece of iron to smelt. And we're just gonna run to the workbench with our bolts. We should have them ready at all the same time. Now I'm gonna put it on this corner, so don't build mode. Where's our container rack? This is the one, and it actually has a face and a side, so we're gonna put it facing this way. We can maybe place another one there if we need to in the future. And now this is another piece of tutorial. You can move any objects built on the train except the engines. To do this, use the hammer and or T, I think. Press G while looking at the objects built that you want to move. Make sure you have enough resources in your inventory for this. Now, I find this last sentence a bit weird because when I've tried to do this, so we go into sorry, not build mode, but N, which is pulling out the hammer, and when I press G, it doesn't seem to take any resources. So I don't know what that's about, but it's nice that it automatically snaps. And now we can press D to close this. So I think our journal updated. Yeah, the next thing that it tells us to do is build kitchen. Let's move some of the stuff into the chest. We can actually hold down shift and left click to move items straight into the chest, which I find very nicely. Very nice. So yeah, just a bit of reorganizing things. And let's look at what kitchen requires. This is a floor light. I'm just looking that it's the same icon as this one. This is still a floor light. And this is floor furniture. Maybe they're different items. I don't know. Okay, this requires quite a few items. Now we need bolts, we need a gear, and we need a copper pipe, I believe that's called. So we need 2 iron bars and 1 copper bar. Let's put the fuel in. So we need to smelt 3 things. We already have 3 fuel, so let's add it like this. And we have literally no scrap metal, so we need to collect it's 2 iron bars, yes, so we need to collect 5 scrap metal in total. Let's get our cart moving. I think I already saw a piece of scrap metal right above us here. So let's go collect this one. And there's another piece right in front of us. Oh, there's another piece that we've just passed. I'm gonna hit a brake really fast. Okay, I can still get it. And there were 2 more pieces. 3 more pieces actually. Wow, this area is really rich with scrap metal. Can I reach that one? No, I don't think I can reach it. Oh, we've moved past one. I want to get it. No scrap metal goes to waste here. So let's reverse our cart for just a second. That's enough. Let's change direction again. And there were a few more pieces of scrap metal on this side. How many did we gather? 6. Okay, we have enough to finish the research. I do want to get to 10 pieces of scrap metal because it's probably gonna cost us about the same to build it. So the recipes are slightly different every here and there, but they're not that different. This is a pretty good area to collect things from, so there's that, there's a piece of wood here. Okay, I'm sure, oh yeah, there it is. Sometimes it's not highlighted. So you see how sometimes there's, oh. We're actually reaching the end. So let's switch direction for a second there because we just ran past a couple of items that we want to collect, and I don't want to go through the gate just yet because that's the end of the first phase. I want to get the research progress as much as we can in this area. I do believe I've collected most, if not all, of the pieces of iron that we had lying around. Sorry, not iron, but scrap metal. This is just nice. We'll get that nonetheless. Do we have anything behind these rocks? No. Okay, we collected almost everything. Maybe there's a few resources ahead, but let's not worry about that right now. We're gonna craft 2 of these, and we're gonna turn them into, let me double check again, bolts and gear. So we have one here, that is gonna be a gear. I'm gonna set up the next one, which is the copper bar. Our gear, we now have our bolts. I will add 3 more fuel and start smelting 2 more pieces of iron, just preemptively. Oh yeah, we still need our copper pipe, sorry for that. Now we can research. Have everything, so yeah, I think this will give us, I think it was saying grilled organics. Yeah, grilled organics and water flask. So let's look at building our kitchen. Okay, wrong shortcut. Where is the kitchen? Is it this one? Yeah. So yeah, as I assumed, bolts, gear, and copper pipe, that is. Let's craft that one. Let's start building a gear. Gonna wait for this and start doing our bolts. Grab the copper bar and turn that into copper pipe. Also, now that this is done, we can look at placing the kitchen down. Let's place it like this. Oh, this actually comes quite a bit inwards. Let's place it like this then. Yeah, I think it's meant to be placed like this. Exit the menu and... Okay, next thing, it tells us to eat, well, cook and eat grilled organics. Let's see, grilled organics, we need fuel. That's gonna require 10 fuel, so to do that, we're almost out of wood. And we need organics. We have that in our chest. I'm just gonna grab 1. So right click brings this menu and I can click on separate here. Drop use. Don't want to drop, nor to add favorites. Interesting that they have a favorites function. So let's select this one. Let's craft it. We have the usual 10-second wait. Let's grab it and go to our inventory, and if we right click, we can use, and that gave us a bit more food. Yeah, that increased our food bar by a bit. Awesome. The next requirement here is bandage 1, and I think this is where our research is gonna end, because we do not have one of the requirements for this. Let's craft the one that we can, which is unstable chemical. We do need 10 fuel, so we're almost out of fuel as well. Craft one of these. This costs us 2 chemicals. Rather expensive, I would say. So we have that one, but we are missing the first ingredient there, so let's go on without that one. We also do not have enough resources to craft this one either. This requires 2 iron bars and 1 copper bar to build. And we're brand out of iron, we're out of wood. I'm gonna quickly store some of these things. Sorry, I don't want to store the wood, I don't want to store that one. So let's get our trolley moving. And let's see what other resources we can collect from here. Oh. My bad. I forgot to turn the train in the right direction. Now that we're heading towards the gate, let's see what else we have around here. I do like the fog thingy around here. I think it gives the game an interesting vibe. And the graphics in general, I find them rather relaxing, rather nice. I don't think there's any more resources around here, unfortunately. So let's just get this rolling. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit that sweet spot anytime soon. And I hit it in the next try. So I think these are basically like checkpoints. It's a pretty interesting animation. I will try to leave all the narrations and let you guys enjoy them. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, lights went out. And we have a nice pretty animation. Traveling somewhere? Okay,
of course, I didn't expect to be greeted with balloons and fanfare, but where is everybody?
So I think this is meant to be like a train station or of sorts. Okay, we do have gravity here, and we probably don't want to fall over the cliff. I have no idea what happens if we do fall, but
I'd tell you what to do about it, but I have no idea.
We'll get back to that one a bit later. Okay, that's what happens when you fall over the cliff. Interesting. First time I've tried it. Thought I'd do it on camera. Oh, we actually have a nice piece of wood here. Okay. So we can grab resources from here as well. We need to keep our eyes peeled then. Oh! We can loot trash bins. Okay. That is good to know. I think I've missed some of these resources in my demo playthrough. Now, I think we want to avoid that. Looks like we might be damaged if we go through it. I have to say I do like the graphics. Let's see, I think we're meant to jump here. Okay, yeah, it worked. Nothing interesting here. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else that can be looted. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that way, so... Well, I think we need to get there, so we're meant to be jumping over these crates. Okay, this is quite easy. Let's try to avoid the smoke here. Okay, we did go through it and we did take damage, so we need to be careful.
Poor thing. Well, the goddesses of time and fate can't weave a long life path for everyone. Well, at least he won't be needing a revolver anymore.
Always look for the positive in any situation. I like that. A weak secondary weapon with infinite
Who do you
supply
think this skeleton was? So many diagrams on the table. He's probably some kind of designer. Well, used to be.
So, a weak secondary weapon with an infinite supply of power and ammo. Okay, so we can shoot this as much as we want. Let's dismiss the tutorial. Do we see an ammo count anywhere? Oh yeah, we do have it in the bottom right corner. So we can see we have 6 bullets in the magazine and infinite supply of ammo.